like eyelash extensions. Well, like some of them have already came out, but like it's like a set from Target. It's like the do-it-yourself eyelash extensions, and I was so happy because normally I don't have patience for anything, but I had the patience to put them on.
Wait, are they like, what kind of glue is it?
It's like not like eyelash glue. It's like a clear, like kind of jelly type of
No, which
glue.
one? I've used it for like strip lashes.
Yeah, so it's like that, but it like they're sold as do-it-yourself eyelash extensions. I think they're pretty much like individual lashes, but like
Okay.
I think just the glue is different. Like it lasts longer because these are supposed to last for like up to 2 weeks.
I would only leave it on for a week.
Yeah, like I don't think I'm gonna leave it on that long. I just wanted to see like how like
Yeah. I would just leave it on for a week just because of the kind of glue it is.
yeah.
I don't know how trustworthy it is to like leave on your eyes for that long.
Yeah, but I was just surprised I even did them. And then like when I touch them and stuff, like they don't all come out. So I'm
Yeah.
like, that's cool.
No, they
Yeah.
look good. I thought you got them done again. I was like, did somebody go to your house and do them or what?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep doing them. The only thing like I would want to do like is do them more like up here because
Mhm.
I like started right here, so like I would just want like a few right here. But besides that, I don't think I did that bad.
No,
So I
you
was like,
didn't. Mine are all
be proud
fake.
of myself. Yeah, because I bought them the first time I went to that lady. I wasn't sure like if they were gonna fall out a lot, so like I wanted to just get this set like to fill them in like when they did drop. But hers lasted a while, like the first time I got them done. So,
Huh. Interesting. No, they look good. Proud of you.
but
All right. So let's begin, shall we?
okay, yes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Open and Honest. It's day, I don't even know, quarantine.
I don't know.
It's almost gonna be a month. I can't even believe that it's like
Oh, so
about
this
to be.
is, yeah, this is the third. No, this is the fourth week.
Yeah. I feel like it honestly like
Go ahead.
I feel like I've been in the house for almost a month, but it kind of does.
Yeah, it does. It feels kind of a little surreal. Like I feel like I've been home a lot. I feel like I've been not working for a month, but then I think about it and I'm like, oh shit, it's really already about to be a month.
No, yeah, I feel like I say that only because like when they first were saying like how long this was gonna last and stuff, they were like 6 to 8 weeks, and I was like, oh no, 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 like this girl cannot be in the house that long.
Yeah.
But like we're already on week 4, and then like we only have like a couple more weeks until like they've said this one is supposed to last, but I'm sure like it's gonna get extended again, hopefully not, but
Yeah, because
I'm
it's
sure
supposed to go 3 more weeks after this week.
just based on
How-
what they said last time.
Yeah, how they extended it till the end of the month.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, and then Virginia's is until June.
oh yeah.
So like I'm sure ours will like likely get extended for that long.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Because
do
they
you
don't
feel
even
like
have that many cases, and like we're over here struggling with the most cases, so I'm sure they're gonna keep extending it.
yeah, but they also said like this week or next week are supposed to be our peak weeks, and then from there it's supposed to like level out and then it'll start going down. So
What does that
they
mean?
said like
There's supposed to be more cases?
yeah, like this is going to be the week where there's the most cases, like this, and next week the most cases and like the most like deaths, and then from there it'll kind of like level out and then it'll start going down as long as people keep staying in the house and like practicing social distancing and like all that type of stuff. But it's like they're kind of saying like don't go to the store if you really don't have to, like don't expose yourself like this week because like it's supposed to already be the most.
Oh my god. That makes
Yeah.
me a little bit stressed.
No, yeah, it makes me super stressed. I honestly feel like I've been going through like an emotional like roller coaster lately. Like it's
Given my
like
meltdown from 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's like 1 minute I'll be laughing, like drinking, drunk on FaceTime or Zoom. The next minute I'm like crying. The next minute I'm like yelling and I'm mad. The next minute I'm like bored out of my mind. It's just like a constant roller coaster, and like just like fear all the time too, because I feel like every time I open up like my computer or my phone or turn on the TV or talk to my friend, like it's like just constant like news.
Panic.
And it's like never like good things. So it's just like scary because I'm like, what is going to be the next thing, So like I feel like I haven't really been on social media that much, to be honest with you, just because like every time I go on, it's like, oh, this person just passed away, or my person just got diagnosed with this, or just always something, and it's super just triggering for me. So it's definitely been like a tough time.
I agree. Like, I'm not one who would turn on the news before anything. Like I've said, I would only watch it if my mom was watching it, and then she even told me like I can't turn on the news right now anymore. Like it's just an overstimulation of negativity that you're already in panic, you're already scared, and nobody's making it better when you turn on the TV or to listen to the news or anything. So she's not doing that. I haven't done it. I really only get my news and little updates, I think, from you guys is when I ask, or if I like go out of my way to look it up on the internet just so I can see like the count, because where we are, the count is growing fast. Like every day there's more cases, and I haven't seen other parts of East like really with cases. And then I look at this zip code and I'm like, so that's a little bit troublesome.
Yeah, like scary.
And just like you said, like this is going to be the peak week. So if you don't need to be anywhere, if you don't need to, try not to. And so that's like, for me personally, like that's like a little bit hard to hear and like process. I think that sounds a little dumb, a little cliche, but it's like it's just figuring out like if you really need to leave, if you really need to go anywhere or not. So yeah, I went to the store this morning when I came back. I had I have the N95 or N45. Yeah, I was wearing that all day, so I'm okay. I think I'm good. But yeah, other than that, how are you doing? Let's talk about some things that we've been doing to stay sane, stay positive, get through this as quickly, easily as we can. Anything at all that's gonna be positive during this time.
Yeah. For me, I think like this week, so last week I kind of dropped off on the working out. Like I just kind of was like, girl, like you need a break. So yesterday I went on a run. So like I'm getting back like into the working out thing. And then I've been like making more of a conscious effort to like eat healthy, or eat healthier. So today I made like soy riso and eggs tacos. Like it was so good actually. But I tried these like almond flour tortillas, like from Siete or something like that.
Yeah,
it was super good. So I'm definitely gonna like try to make more things with like that type of tortilla, and just like try to do like the healthier alternatives. So like I did it with like egg whites instead of regular eggs, and then I did soy riso instead of regular chorizo. But it was super good. And then I had like avocado, and then I made, this is like my little treat for myself, but I had like the whipped coffee. So I've just been trying like new things, which like kind of makes it a little bit more exciting than like, just bacon, eggs and regular shit. But we are working out today. I'm probably going to do like a YouTube workout since it's raining. But I would say like those are the biggest things. I feel like in the beginning I did put a lot of pressure on myself to be like constantly productive. Like I literally had like every
you have a planner.
Yeah, like
for being at home.
Yeah. So I was just kind of like, okay, like it's okay if you're not productive like all the time, but like try to do like at least one thing productive for the day. So that's kind of like what I've been holding myself to. And then if I'm able to do like, you know, one more thing productive, then I'll do like a couple more things. But even if it's just like getting laundry done, or, you know, cleaning my room, or doing whatever, just be productive and not just sit in the bed watching, you know, Netflix all day, which is so easy to do. But I also feel like I've been making time to like turn off the laptop or like the TV and just like listen to music, or like lay in bed and just like not have like all that stimulation of like just watching TV all day.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's tough.
mhm. What
I
about
feel
you?
like if you're, yeah, because if you're not into, or not even if you're not into it, but if you're not like up and working out where you can spend an hour and a half, an hour doing that, and then you come inside and make something to eat, and there goes another half hour. So even those are little times where like you're not just sitting, where it's like very easy to just not do either of those, get up and just munch all day or snack, like make an effort to actually make meals. And
Yeah.
yeah, I feel you on that. I worked out yesterday too, but it was the first time I didn't do the workout with my boyfriend, so it was it's like a little bit less motivating, I think, and it's easier for you like to following a video, just jump around or not do it. It's like, oh, who cares? Like nobody's watching me anyways. So like
Yeah.
that's like definitely one thing I realized, not being like actually in the room, just doing it over Zoom. I was like, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna get it in, but it was definitely interesting. I think like seeing how the other people do it like while they're at home, being someone who's like always done it with somebody else. Um, yeah, that was
And
interesting.
do you feel like you're getting the same, like, I guess, workouts? Because I don't know, I feel like when I talk to a lot of people about like their home workouts, they're just like, I miss the gym, like, oh my God, like freaking out. Do you feel that way, or do you feel like you're still getting like as good a workout, like even though you haven't been in the gym for a while?
I honestly, I think my butt has grown
Oh,
since,
good.
yeah, since like a little too mad, but I think it's definitely like gotten bigger since I haven't been in the gym. Because like before, like I would lift 5 to 6 times a week. Um, I didn't really do much cardio anymore, but now like I know that I don't have the same equipment and I'm not lifting as much, but I'm doing a lot more like reps. And even with bands, like people underestimate bands so much. Like once you start feeling that burn, if you can hold on to that burn and keep going, like you're working. And I have some weights downstairs, and like TRX and lots of bands. So like I'm super grateful and like appreciative that I even have something to work with, because it was
Wow.
definitely a lot different than like yesterday when I did it by myself, like in the living room, and all I was like, okay, I have two like 8-pound weights, like I'm dumbbells, I'm gonna use this like is to my advantage. But I was used to like doing it all with like 10 pounds at least, and band, and like the band makes all the difference.
Yeah.
And so also like thankful like I have him, like my trainer right there next to me, like pushing me through like a lot of workouts and like pushing each other. So we will be down there for like an hour and a half maybe, or sometimes we'll do in the morning, do our own workout, and then at night when he teaches the class, I'll do that one also. So that's like double the work. And yeah, like I said, like do not underestimate mini bands and resistance bands. Like you can get so much done, and like so like a good workout just with that equipment. So that's
Yeah.
what I've been doing. And I did think that I was gonna like lose any progress I had made before, but I haven't. And I think it's giving me a little chance also to like reset and relax my body, because like I said, I would work out 5 to 6 times a week, and I was like I did track like my macros and all of that. And I think, and I haven't done that since all of this is happening. I'm not tracking, I'm just eating when I'm hungry or like what feels good, not oversaturating my body with one thing or another or anything. I'm literally baked every other day, eating chips and just whatever I want to eat. So I'm not, I think it's like a lot less pressure on me right now, doing that. And like I feel good, my body feels good. I'm not stressed over any of that really. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting some resistance. They're like in my Amazon cart. I just haven't like ordered them yet, but I definitely think like that will help me
Yeah.
like in getting a better workout.
A lot of people have asked me also like get the mini bands that are like elasticy, because sometimes the cloth, it's hard to know which ones are good or not, but you can do something like, oh, I have them right here, you can kind of see like these mini bands
Mm-hmm.
are really good. And then the ones that we use, they don't have anymore they don't have like a on Amazon. I think like just because everybody like bought them out, but if you can get something like this too, if they're like long and like complete, just really long, even better. But something like that where you can tie on your own and make it like a really long one, that's super good because you'll be able to do like a variety of workouts. So like have the mini band on and then also work with that one, and you can do full body workouts with that.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm like definitely looking at getting some equipment just because like I feel like I'd get a better workout with like some resistance bands and stuff. But I just think it's so interesting, like, because like a lot of people have been saying
I
like
can
I'm
probably
locked
take you
in.
one.
You said what?
I can probably take you one.
Oh yeah, you guys have like a ton.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I just think it's so interesting. Like everybody's locked up with like a trainer or a bartender or like different things. I'm like, where? I need to be locked up with somebody who's
I
gonna.
know you're like, I'm locked up with somebody who can fix my computer if needed
Yeah.
and fix a plane if needed. Great.
But yeah, so I'm definitely just like I need to switch up who I'm quarantined with. I need a
I know.
workout buddy and a chef and all this stuff.
Everything. I know. Well, I've told you before, but do the classes with us every
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. And they're
Yeah,
like 45
tomorrow,
minutes long.
tomorrow I'll do it.
Yeah,
Because
and they're free
yesterday I
now.
wanted to, but I went for a run and I was just like over it.
Yeah.
But did you see? So like yesterday, I was reading this thread, and it was about Kristen Cavallari, and it was about how she like was stuck in the Bahamas for 20 something days of quarantine, and basically people were like coming for her because she could leave, but like she was acting as if like she was unable to leave the island, and well, allegedly she was acting like she was unable to leave the island and just posting photos like on quarantine, but like at the beach and like all this stuff, like living la vida loca.
You're
Like
not quarantined out on the beach for 12 hours of the day.
that's what I'm saying. She's like, we got this whole quarantine thing figured out. Like one person is on kid duty while others are working out. Cause it was like 4 adults and like 4 kids or something like locked in quarantine in Bahamas on a like a private island basically. And people were like,
How do they get there?
so that's the thing. Like I guess the first week where they announced quarantine, she posted that she was in New York City. And then 3 days later, she's in the Bahamas. And
So
she's
she like wanted to escape New York's quarantine and be there.
mind you, she lives in like Tennessee or something like that.
Like she could have gone home to her house.
But like she's like, yeah, it's just not safe in the United States. Because I guess at that time the Bahamas barely had any cases. So like she I guess just was trying to go somewhere like where she felt more safe, type of thing, instead of like going to her house. But now she's back home.
How did she get home? Was
She
it
flew
locked on the island?
exactly, because she had no way of getting home before. So I just thought that was interesting. Like everybody was like coming for her in the comments. Like
No, I had no idea. I didn't go on social media yesterday until probably like 9 p.m.
ooh, that's good. I need to do that. Like where a day I just don't go on go on social media like for the whole day.
Yeah, it was
I don't
just
think
I went to see my mom in the morning, and while I was there, I was like talking to her for a super long time, and then I did like my workout, and then once I finished my workout, like I needed to get something to eat, so like I went to the grocery store. I went back, cooked, showered, put on La Casa de Papel, and literally just watched that until like 1 in the morning. So
yeah.
like I never did.
I started watching that show like in Spanish because like the voices in English, like they were just like
And you could put the subtitles. What season are you on?
I think still like season 2.
Are you
But
still watching though?
yeah, like I'm still watching, but like I changed it to like just Spanish voices and then I put like English subtitles because I was just like, their voices just sounded so weird.
Yeah, I hate, we call it doblado.
Mm.
It's like cuando una película está doblada, like when a movie's flipped basically or folded, like voiced over.
Yeah.
Oh, they're horrible. They're so bad.
Yeah, it just was just kind of like killing it for me. So I like just put it on their regular voices and then, but I feel like it's also helping me like learn new stuff in Spanish. So
I'm so excited. I love that show. It's so good. The 4th season came out over the weekend.
Yeah, that's what made me like want it because I watched like the first season and then I saw that they had come out with all these other seasons and I was like, oh, I need to like catch up. So I've been like watching it, that and then like what is it like Casa de Flor or something?
La Casa de las Flores.
Yeah.
That one's good too.
I want to have to watch in Spanish too because I'm just like
yeah, and you get a feel for the characters when they're in their voices, especially like with La Casa de las Flores, like one of the characters, the way that she talks, like you have to hear her voice or else it's like not the same, like it makes the whole dialogue.
Yeah. I always feel like when I watch like international type of like films or movies, like I always watch it in like whatever language it is because I feel like it is different, like and then I'll just do like English subtitles. So but
yeah, I'm like I watch everything with subtitles as it is. Like even if they're in Spanish or if they're in English, but I just like I have to be reading stuff. That's why a lot of the times I ask what so much, because I have to like be reading and like listening to you for everything to like mesh. Yeah, like I don't know if that's like some sort of dyslexic issue or something, but it makes sense to me more when I can read something and listen. So I always watch everything with subtitles so that I actually know what's going on, or else like if I'm just listening I feel like I won't like catch on as well. And that's like the same like
you're a visual like learner or like a visual listener too.
And that's how I am like with everybody. You can literally be talking to me for 5 minutes and I'll get to the point where I'm like, I need you to repeat everything you just said because it didn't click. Like I heard everything and I was trying to process, but I need to go back. Yeah.
That's funny. Any other quarantine updates?
My TikTok is doing fabulous.
TikTok famous.
I have 2,500 views.
Ooh. Okay.
The TikToks are paying me. No, I've just been trying to cook, so like making different recipes and stuff. It's Oscar's birthday on Friday, so I'm trying to like think what to do, or like I know what I'm gonna make on Friday, but like it's gonna be at his parents' house, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna do something Thursday night.
Are you gonna cook at his parents, or you're gonna make it before you get there?
No, I'm gonna cook there, because I had said a couple of days ago, I was like, oh, I want ribs. Like I'm craving. We should make ribs. And so when like his mom was asking like, what do you want for your birthday dinner? He's like, ribs. Just kidding. And she's like, I don't know how to make you ribs. And he looked at her and he's like, she does. So she's like, okay, I'll buy everything. Just tell me what to get and you can make it.
My dad made ribs like 2 nights ago. So good. Like,
I know. I want them so bad. And I think I'm going to make a tres leches cake.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, mine's 4 leches, but, you know, same thing.
Just a lot of leches.
Yeah, a whole lot of milk.
Leches cake.
And then I might like buy some decorations or something at Target so I can like decorate the like living room or something. So yeah, that's like what I'm trying to think.
Gotta TikTok it, like all your preparations.
Oh yeah, I will.
Quarantine birthdays, part 1, part 2.
My TikTok is literally just workouts and food.
Love it.
I tried to make the whipped coffee, but my hand got too tired.
No, you have to like whip it. Like I had my dad, like he did a little whipping, I did a little whipping, and then it like came out good.
No, yeah, it was a struggle. I was like, and it was I used like a it's like a rubber coated whisk. It's not like a metal whisk.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, I feel like that also made a little difference. And then I put it in the frother because I was like, maybe this will help me a little bit. And it helped a little, but it didn't do the job. And so
Do you have a cake mixer?
in TJ, so I need to bring it because it's not like we're using it there. And then I was gonna make it this morning, but I was like, I don't have instant coffee laying around.
Yeah.
So I couldn't make it again.
No, yeah. I feel like those are like the main thing. Like you have to get that like, because it like barely started changing, like because it's supposed to be super light. Mine, like even I did it a ton of times and it was like lighter, but it's not like that super light color yet. So I'm like, let's see tomorrow.
Did you do it by hand?
Yeah, I did it with like just a regular metal whisk and like a metal bowl.
But you have a mixer, no?
Yeah, but it's like out in the garage because like we don't make like mixing like that, like cakes like that. So it's like here, but I didn't feel like going and doing it. We tried to do it in the blender, that didn't work out.
No, because the blender just liquefies; it doesn't whip.
Yeah, so we tried a couple different things, but ultimately, gotta use the muscles.
I know. I tried. I'm telling you, I tried. I was down there. Trey he's my alibi. He's my witness. He saw me whisking. Making a mess. Didn't work.
When you said Trey can, I was like, wait, who's tricking?
No, Trey's my alibi.
Okay.
Did you? I want you to see this. Please hold. Can you read it?
Look, said Jeff Lowe's Karen Baskin's first movie. She hired him to frame. Honestly, I would not be surprised. That show has too many twists and turns already. Like, I would not be surprised.
And when it comes out?
No, it's driving me crazy.
Let's look it up.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Open and
Honest. Okay. Thanks for joining us. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.